welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock-Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So South Alabama's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got a man, it's Roberts. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's high. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Jaguars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's high. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jaguars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Roberts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Get it out on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. The pitch. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
South Alabama, 7, Middle Tennessee.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Middle Tennessee State's offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to...
All out of space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Gain of 12.
New set of downs after the completion.
1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. He got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Using his legs, it's Roberts. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Hard running there. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Give to the fullback. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Peterson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Now, if that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. The short hands, it's Patterson. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. You want to create favorable matchups, and the angle route against the backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier to defend in the future.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Wade. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. They'll run the option, finding open areas. Touchdown, Jaguars! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in. It's Sherman. And he's knocked down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's high. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Makes the catch. It's high. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's chopped. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's chopped. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
Jaguars will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important.
Looking for a deep man. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground, he's got it again. At the 45 on his way. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Jaguars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the ground, it's Peterson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're going to run it to the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Alabama! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space, it's Peterson. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Chubb. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's high. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it behind the line. It's Barber. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab behind the line. It's high. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the stomping has commenced. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
There he goes. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Patterson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got the first down and still on his feet. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The give to the tailback. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The give to the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Patterson. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Touch pass on the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jaguars looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.